Shalom family, it's your boy DBD back again with another edition. We're going to be talking about law of attraction, but just small. But predominantly we're going to be talking about the differentiation between average and great. Cool. Now, Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh, so he becomes. So everyone's perception of reality is different because you create your reality. And how do you create your reality? We're going to go in. It's this. Your subconscious mind. What's your subconscious mind? Storage unit. There, all your trauma, experiences, data is stored. Everything is stored over there. So how you, you were brought up, your foundation, your environmental factors, all of that is stored in your subconscious mind and the way that you move. Now, how does data go into your subconscious mind? Through the eyes. Now, the eyes are the most important thing that you need to guard. Because if this consumes bullshit, you're done. Because your whole reality is going to be clouded because you're going to think that bullshit is good. And that's why a lot of people in this reality that we live in right now are called sheeps because of they've been programmed. How do you get programmed? Television, media, your parents, your environment program you into becoming another part of the system. If you rebel, they'll bash you, say all kind of shaming tactics in order for you to conform back into their fold. But me and you are not going to fold and we're going to stay rebels. But let's proceed. Number one, this is the conscious brain. The conscious brain is just like you moving your hand. You're conscious, you're aware of anything, you're doing this. I'm conscious, aware of me doing it. But my subconscious mind is breathing for me. My organs is dealing with my organs. That's my subconscious brain doing that. Now, when you're on semen retention, the great people who tap into the aspect of law of attraction know that this is the fundamental aspect as a man thinking. How you think about yourself, the future, and how you think consistently shapes your reality. So if you're in a low vibrational state, always anxious, always fearful, you're going to attract, guess what you're thinking of. So if you're thinking of your next move, how am I going to get to this position in a good way, guess what's going to happen? Those things which were unattainable will now become attainable. Now, how does this work? Your eyes are the gateway to your soul, i.e. your, the seat of the soul, your pineal. There where thought is created, which is the seat of the soul, which is your pineal gland. Now, the more information goes into your brain from visual, symbolism, all of these things, they shape your, your subconscious mind. Now, what do you think pornography is doing to you? When you're watching porn, every day, just watching it, going into your subconscious mind. Then, you go to school, you see women on Instagram, just, shaking a bum, all of this. What do you think that's doing to you? It's lowering your vibration. It's making your focus fixated on low vibrational activity. And this whole game of this society is to keep as many people in this low vibrational state as possible, because if everyone was vibrating higher, guess what will happen? People become successful, less crime, and guess what? People will now be unable to be controlled by the government. So they need to keep you in this low vibrational state in order for you to be controlled. This is why they pay celebrities, all these actors, all of this is distraction in order for you to focus your energy to them, making them rich, while you, the consumer, is depleting all of your time, your resources, your assets, everything, wasting it, all in the name of dopamine. So cool. So now you're watching pornography, getting dopamine high, all of this. What happens to your subconscious brain is that your subconscious brain thinks that this is normal. Now, it keeps thinking it's normal, keeps thinking it's normal, keeps thinking it's normal. You're programmed. So now, you're desensitized to real sex. When you do want to have real sex, you have erectile dysfunction. What's erectile dysfunction? Your penis can't go up, and you're thinking why? It's because you're programmed your brain, into digital and pixelization. So your brain only gets an erection when it's in a digital format. Now in a real life, all of a sudden, you're weird, you can't get up because of your brain has been programmed. Do you see how easy your brain can be programmed? Now, when you rewire your brain through what's it called, semen retention, go for a long period of time not watching no pornography, going for a long period of time of just focusing on your destiny, guess what happens? The same concept of you staying in the low vibrational state gets reversed and you're now in a high vibrational state. This is why top athletes, people who are successful in the top bracket, had to go for a long period of time of self-discipline and sacrifice, where they didn't sleep with no one, where they didn't consume bullshit, where they took time to study and elevate themselves. So if you want to participate in the spectrum of elevation, it's going to require a little bit of sacrifice, where you close your eyes and run away from low vibrational activities. You need to literally run, because the longer you stay, your will, which is your aura, gets chipped, gets broken and broken into submission. So you're not stronger than your environment. If your environment is toxic, you cannot neutralize it with love. It's impossible. The only way that you can neutralize it is by you escaping that environment, building yourself up, and then if there's people, then you can do your chess move and try to neutralize it, because you have to neutralize the numbers, because your aura is not strong enough. But that's for another day. So now when you're on semen retention and you're working yourself, rewiring your brain, and this is called neuroplasticity, because your brain, the same way you do exercise with what's it called, biceps, your brain needs to do exercise. Every time when you're watching a movie, when you're playing video game, your brain is in, I think it's alpha state. Yeah, it's in the alpha state. Alpha state, which means programming. So you're being programmed. So your brain is sleeping. The only way for you to rewire your brain is through what? Reading books, doing difficult things, exercising your brain, Sudoku, all these things, brain games. This makes your brain to now become more logical and more critical. And when your brain becomes more logical and more critical, guess what happens? You elevate in life. You become more focused and you become a danger to this very corrupt system that wants to take your energy. So this is just part one. This is your boy DBD checking out. Shalom.